North Carolina's executive mansion will soon have a new resident. Governor Roy Cooper's tenure as governor is coming to an end.
Yeah, because of term limits, Governor Cooper could not run for the same seat in this election. CBS 17's Russ Bowen is joining us now, and you had a chance to sit down with him and talk about, among other things, being elected in an office for nearly 40 years. Being in elected office, I should say, for nearly 40 years.
Yeah, he has indeed. And we talked about what he believes is his crowning achievement and what there is still left to do after his administration. In 1986, I was a sophomore in college.
Oh, seriously?
Yes, I can remember that far back. And you ran for office in the state legislature. You have not lost a race since then. So when we talk about your time in the North Carolina House, the North Carolina Senate, as the Attorney General of our state, and now ending up your second term as governor, is there one specific thing that you've accomplished or been a part of that you think is the most important and profound thing that you've done for North Carolina?
I don't think, there's a lot of things that I've been involved in, and I'm grateful that the people have given me this opportunity in so many ways to serve. But in December of last year, standing in an enrollment center in Charlotte and handing Penny her health care card, which marked the beginning of Medicaid expansion, that has provided health care for more than 590,000 people in 1 year. That is going to have a profound effect on their families and generations to come in North Carolina.
Was there a moment during that battle, because it was a long, drawn-out process, without question, that you thought, I don't know, are we going to really be able to pull this off?
Many times, but we never, ever gave up. I started in my first few weeks as governor. The legislative leadership sued me in federal court to stop me from the beginning of expanding Medicaid, which I wanted to do as governor. In 2023, those very same legislative leaders came over here to the executive mansion as we signed the Medicaid expansion bill that we asked them to put in place.
Anything you didn't get across the finish line, and it doesn't even have to be when you were serving as governor, that you think we should have gotten to, or you should have gotten to at that point?
Well, I believe that public schools are the bedrock of North Carolina's economy and our future. And I'm concerned about the legislature's investments in public schools, particularly the last few years. When I was in the state legislature and even as Attorney General, we had significant success in raising teacher salaries and making these investments in public schools. And even my first few years as governor, the legislature, we raised teacher pay over those years close to 20%, which was good. But here the last few years, it looks as if they've given up. And it's a warning that I would leave to a new Governor Stein, to this legislature, that North Carolina has the best workforce in the country. And it's one of the reasons why our economy is so strong, and we're the third fastest growing state in the country. And that's great. But education has to be a major investment going forward.